Hey, welcome back to Radio Jonesy on Tour. I'd like to talk about relocating, moving to a new area. But why we moved to this area? We moved to Tasmania. And have we enjoyed it? Was it a good move? All these sort of little questions I do get asked a lot from a few friends of mine still living in New South Wales and a couple in Victoria, a couple in Queensland. They've all asked the same question. How do you enjoy the cold? Well, how do you enjoy the cold? You put clothes on and you have a fire. But seriously, the reason we lived here is the lifestyle, the cost of living, the government charges and fees, and everything's just a little bit easier and better, and prices of houses are a little bit lower. Yeah, they're sort of like going back in a time warp, but my time here, I've discovered that choosing life in an area like this, um, I've lived in a country town, I've lived in Sydney, I've lived on the mid-north coast, the central coast of New South Wales, the Lake Macquarie region of New South Wales, and I'll tell you what, it's not much of a view there, but I'm just saying, I'm sitting here and there's the ocean just out there, or Bass Strait if we want to be technical. But just chilling in my little room. It's springtime. Most people in Queensland are complaining it's like 27 to 30 degrees. People in New South Wales have got about 27 to 25. Oh, it's hot, it's terrible. They get bad storms. It's this time of year, the storm season, like November. But in Tasmania, we don't really get them storms because of the weather patterns. Like it's swirling up from the south down towards the Antarctic, but that's why we get a little bit cooler weather. But just let me say, the amount of time I've been here, I've enjoyed the property, the house, the community, the city we live in. I've enjoyed every moment of dealing with government. Everything's been like the motor registry, which down here is called the Department of Growth. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, you got a motor registry like what you see in New South Wales. Down here, it's just pretty simple, pretty basic. All your fees are cheaper. At the moment, they've just brought in. Here's something that New South Wales did a long time ago: speed cameras. They've only just brought those in recently down here for revenue. And politics is a funny game as well. Like everyone talks about the stadium and the Devils. Like bring in the Devils for sure. Do we need to spend millions and millions and millions on a football ground? I don't know. It's a touchy subject. York Park down in Launceston, I love it. York Park. It's old. It's fantastically designed. It's just got history. We don't need these new modern stadiums where they all say you're going to have bands and things playing. It's only going to be about a 25,000 seat stadium as well. So I don't know. Anyway, we won't get into the politics of it. I'll get into the lifestyle. People are nice. People are friendly. Locals down here don't really appreciate what they've got until they live, say, in Western Sydney or the south side of Brisbane, or even in the Dandenongs of Victoria. Like Victoria, what a basket case. Here we get the news. We get 9 news, 7 news, 10 news. You get local Tasmanian news, and then you get Victorian news. Oh man, Victorians, I feel sorry for you. Carjackings, armed gangs, machete attacks, I just heard on Topher Field's podcast, or on his program, they're taxing car parking spaces now. So the state government in Victoria, to raise revenue, because they're going to be a basket case in the financial world, and they'll lose their accreditation ratings and all that sort of stuff. They're trying to raise revenue now. Anywhere with a car parking space, they've got to pay per space a tax. They're like shopping centres, council car parks, retail stores, anywhere you've got a car parking space, now there's a tax. Like, you don't get that here. Here, I live in, here they've all got paid parking. If you want to go into the city and you park your car, it's never a free ride these days unless it's after 2 o'clock on a Saturday and all day Sunday, or public holidays are free. Anytime there's business on, yeah, you got parking meters, which is not expensive either. Like, if you've got the apps on your phone, it can be like 45 cents, it could be $1.20, it could be not much money at all. You know, depending on how long you're there. But in saying that, the reason I said that is that it's a lot cheaper here in Tasmania. You do that in Sydney, oh, you get towed away. You park your car somewhere and you haven't put your app in, then you've got to pay like a $400 fee to get your car out of a parking lot that's been clamped, you know, or towed away. But getting back to the point, where I've picked up some work as well, say 2/3 of the workers are all from interstate, South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland. I'll just straight off the bat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of the 12 I know are born and bred Tasmanians. The rest are all from interstaters, and they're all in their 50s and 30s to 50s to 60s, then in that age group. And they all, the ones who moved here, said, geez, we wish we did it years ago. So, man, like, I'm sitting here in summer. I got this little, mate, do I need to wear it? Probably not now. It was a bit chilly at 7 a.m, but at 11 o'clock now, or a bit after 11, appreciating the time that I have to make the most of life, you know, like, just sit back and chill, relax, enjoy your life. It doesn't need to be a fight, a battle, to stress. I know some people have to live that way for whatever reason. Life sometimes throws you curveballs, and you got to take it on the chin and battle through. But if you can find your little piece of paradise, you don't need to. I've discovered over my 60 odd years of life, you don't need to live, unless you're very happy where you are. You can find your happiness. It could be just around the corner, or it could be 3 states away. It could be on the other side of the world. Who knows? But that's all I want to say today. Till we meet again on the next video. Ciao. Move to Tasmania, they said. The weather is great. The views are fantastic. But don't forget the wind. The wind is here in the northwest. Oh yeah, there's the nut.